Put your hands together for Weezer!
Hip, hip. Hip, hip. You're on a holiday. You can't find the words to say. The things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. You're on a golden sea. You don't need a memory, just a place to call your own. Sweet drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. We'll never feel bad anymore. No, no. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Oh yeah. Well, alright. Somebody's hiding, scouting my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. Guess I just close my eyes. Oh yeah. Well, alright. It feels good inside. Flip on the teddy, wrestle with Jimmy. Something is bubbling behind my back. Bottle is ready to go. Say it ain't gonna say, this way is a water slide away from me that takes it further every day. So be cool, yeah. Say it ain't so, your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so, my love is a life taker. Today I'll write you in spite of years of silence. You cleaned up my Jesus, things are good. Also I hear this bottle of Stevens awakens ancient feelings. Like father, stepfather, the sun is drowning in the flood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Say it ain't so, your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so, my love is a life taker.
Yeah, Weezer. What a great way to spend a Thursday, right? Man, this is awesome. I should like barricade the door and just not let them leave. It'd be rad. Kidnap Weezer. You guys always have so much going on, and we have to start with the biggest thing. Scott,
Yo, Scott.
you got to play with the Cars at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How crazy was that?
Dude, it was like such an honor. I can't even tell you. So I was just trying not to smile the whole time.
You're just trying to keep
Just
it
like,
cool?
Don't stare at Elliot. Don't stare. Just stand there, play the songs. Yeah, it was the coolest.
I mean, that's got to be such a special moment. Of course, Rick Ocasek, you guys have such a history with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I always listen. You guys get to like hang out with him. Like you got to hang out with Yoda. So for like a music fan like me, I got to ask you about like what it's like to, is the first 5 hours just like, can you tell me that Bad Brain story again?
Yeah,
like,
right.
I mean, is that what it's like? It's just story time with Rick when you guys hang with them, or no?
Yes. Well, I mean, they've worked with them since the very beginning.
recorded.
So
What's
This
that?
is being recorded, this part?
I think so. I don't know.
Then I'm not going to tell the
yeah,
story.
yeah. Okay.
he's just really, really gentle and kind. When since I met him, and really loving and nice, but like no bullshit. And I thought he really brings out great performances in us, I think.
Yeah, that's such a special relationship.
He took us all to the Blue Man Group in his Range Rover.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when you guys see Scott playing with them, are you like, God, man, I wish I would have picked up the bass, and I wish he would have asked me to play with him? Is there a little bit of jealousy, or have you guys all jammed like car songs with Rick in the studio?
I heard him play Moving in Stereo. Like I was sitting right next to the guitar, and I was like, "What? How is this possible? Like it's him doing it." It's like I don't know, it freaked me out.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to be like a little thing on your shoulder in those moments. It's so awesome.
My most surreal moment with Rick was at his house when he's standing next to an Andy Warhol painting of himself, like in the doorway, and there's the It was cool.
And you go to him, you're like, can you walk across that pool, man, like you did in that video? Can you do that for me, man? You guys are coming back to the Bay in August, playing with another legendary band, the Pixies, which has to be exciting, right? You guys get to spend a lot of time with Frank Black. Rivers, you ever like have a little powwow with him, go on a camping trip with him or anything?
I've been trying to get in touch with him recently. I found out he lives in Amherst, Massachusetts. So I don't know, it's going to be tough. But
That's kind of weird.
I hung out with our guitar player last week. We went golfing.
Yeah, I saw you guys just posted some pictures of you guys playing golf. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah.
He got like 41 in 9 holes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Messing around with
I know he should be pro.
Are you guys super into golf? Are you like a golf head? I mean,
No,
No.
it's just something to do.
You played best ball.
maybe. What is that?
That's where like so the only reason I know is because I'm a horrible golfer, but basically if you play golf with someone good and they can hit it like 200 yards and you can only hit it 50, you just play like the best ball. Whoever hits the best
Right.
ball, then it's like, oh, that's where my ball
Basically.
went in the fantasy world. So
No, I'd like to play realistic. Like I keep track of score even if I'm up to 12 or 13 strokes on
yeah.
a hole. I want to know.
Turning the scorecard over, you're like, man, this is getting crazy. You guys got a lot going on, of course. Pacific Daydream is out now. We're all loving that. And I think it's got to be hard for you guys as a band because you're constantly, seems like there's a fine balancing act between like your past, your present, and then the future. Like, you know, you got a record out, but everyone's like, well, what about this black record? Tell me about this black record. How do you balance that, you know, with your legacy, what you're doing now, and then the anticipation of what Weezer's going to put out next?
I like to just play for whoever's in the room. Like last night, I played a small club show for a bunch of hardcore fans, and you know, I didn't play Beverly Hills, for example, because they've already seen it live probably 15 times, and I got to play some really obscure album tracks and covers.
Yeah.
But then, you know, in the summer, we're going to be playing these giant venues with a bunch of people who aren't even necessarily Weezer fans. It might be Pixies fans, so they want to hear the hits. So it's fun, you know, just giving the people in the room what they want.
Yeah, I'm excited for the black record because I've heard sonically it's kind of a departure, and there's only two black records that I know about. There's the Metallica black record, and then the Spinal Tap black record. So I'm hoping that it's like somewhere in between there.
Yeah. Prince had one too.
Did he? Okay.
And I think ours is going to be more like his in that it never came out.
Is that what you guys are facing right now? You have the record done. You're like,
Yeah,
can we put this out?
actually, we've already tried to make it once, and we ended up doing Pacific Daydream instead. So we tried again with this one. It's not easy.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. My hat's off to you, literally, for your endurance. I was talking to a couple of you guys earlier, and you're one of the a handful of bands that I played my entire DJ career, like over 25 years, and I can still remember it as clear as day. It was at the Edge nightclub in Palo Alto. No one probably remembers that place. Anyone? A couple people? Okay. And it was like my buddy going, oh, dude, there's this band Weezer. They're opening up for Material Issue. You got to check this out. And I remember going to that show, and it was like a lightning bolt. And it was like, wow, these guys are never going to be an opening band again. Like, it was just this was it. And so it's so rad, like, to that you guys are here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You remember that show? How do you remember that show out of all the shows? Because there was only two people there?
There was a handful of girls there. I remember them. One of them was named Pinky. I don't know why that stuck to my head.
Really? That's amazing. That's crazy that you guys actually remember that show. I think there's about more like 25 people, though.
It's weird that she's probably like in her late 30s now, right? Pinky, where are you?
Yeah, I have a feeling, Pinky, there's a whole backstory that there's some kids in the room, so we can't go into that, but we appreciate that. I do want to talk about, I know you guys have the black record basically done, but I heard a story about your Rivers, and I got to validate this because it sounded crazy to the average person, probably not crazy in the Weezer world, but I heard that you write lyrics constantly, and you kind of keep a catalog of them, and that you paid a programmer to program some type of code. So if you need a lyric, is this true?
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain it better than I can.
Well, it's ongoing, and like, do you know Fiverr.com?
Yeah.
So like they can hook you up with random people in Russia or China or something, or Bangladesh, and they can write computer programs for you. So occasionally I'll go on there, I'll come up with a new idea, like I want to be able to look through all my lyric database and find something that has a particular rhyme or stress pattern or something like that. So they'll add the code in there. It's real easy it's better than like flipping through your phone trying to find a lyric when you're looking for that last line of the second verse.
So it's like your own personal like lyric app. So you're like, okay.
It's like Rhyme Zone, but just with my lyrics.
Yeah. That's awesome. Like, most musicians that I talk to, and especially when I get into how they write a song, it's like, hold on, I got this napkin, and I got this thing. It's kind of like if you watch Homeland when she's like super crazy and has all the pins with the string.
Right.
It's like that, and I was like, wow, man, like Rivers has like this whole thing where he just, picks up a thing and types in, like, I need a word that rhymes with like, street, bacon, thank you, macon, and he'll get a bunch of his lyrics written up.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's genius. And then finally, I got to ask, like I said, the past, the present, and the future. Next year, 25th anniversary of the Blue Record. Is there anything percolating in the brain? Any kind of, you're going to do like a special release, like a see-through blue vinyl picture disc or something, or,
No, I'm not big on like anniversaries or anything. I gotta just remember my anniversary with my wife. And
Absolutely.
That's I can't forget that one.
That's a smart man. That's probably why he's
June
still around.
13th.
Yeah.
That's my birthday. Don't fuck me up.
Remembering the wife's anniversary, that's why he's still here on this planet, and they're still a band, probably. They take care of the important stuff. Guys, thanks for playing for KFOG. Thanks for coming out. Wente Vineyards, thanks for pouring the wine for everyone. And let's hear some more Weezer music. Put your hands together.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why did they go to front? What did we ever do to these guys that made them so violent? But you know I'm yours, and I know you're mine. And that's for all time. I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. Don't you ever feel I'm always near? I know that you need help. Your tongue is twisted, your eyes are slit. You need a guardian. Ooh, and you know I'm yours. And I know you're mine. And that's for all time. I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Bang, bang, knock on the door. Another big bang, you're down on the floor. Oh no, what do we do? Don't look now, but I lost my shoes. I can't run and I can't kick. What's the matter, babe? I'm feeling sick. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter, you? What's the matter, babe? I'm feeling blue. Oh, oh. Just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Cheer for Weezer.